The next line says, she did not understand it this way and immediately became very angry. I tried to explain it to her, but it did not make any difference. Okay, so she did not understand it this way. This is a dot in the past. To understand is entender. Let's just put it in here. Entender. So she didn't understand. Entendió. Okay, so let's make it explicit as well, saying ella no lo entendió. She didn't understand it, right, as a dot in the past. This way, you could just put a C, like this or like that. And immediately became very angry. This word to become or to get in English is often a problem to translate into Spanish, but more often than not, we use reflexive verbs to get around it. So the verb to get angry is enojar, and it's very often reflexive. So we have enojarse. Now we have another dot past here and immediately became very angry. So the se herself comes up here. And we have se enojó, this ending here for she became angry or she got angry as a dot. Se enojó. We can get rid of this, and this immediately would be inmediatamente. Okay, so ella no lo entendió así y inmediatamente se enojó. Se enojó mucho. She got very mad. A curious thing to point out here, this and, we normally see it as E, but because we have a vowel here, you'll see it as this, inmediatamente. They do this in order to make the pronunciation flow a bit easier, so you don't have an E and an E, right? So, ella no lo entendió así, inmediatamente. You're going to see that, but if you didn't put that in your speaking, probably they wouldn't even notice it, so it's not a big thing, but it is correct to have the e sound there rather than the E, because we have this I following it immediately. Okay, so we're making it explicit with ella, and then she didn't understand it, no lo entendió, like this, así. And immediately, reflexive verb as a dot, se enojó mucho, she got very mad. Now, I tried to explain it to her. Okay, so another dot in the past, traté, followed by de. Traté de explicárselo. Right, the it to her with the celo. Traté de explicárselo. But it did not make any difference. Now, you're going to be tempted to use hacer as the verb here, right? To do or to make. But hacer, when it's used to make, is kind of literally making something. It's not like in English where we can use it for like to literally make something, or in other examples like this for making any difference. In Spanish, that verb hacer, when it's used to make, is implying something more literally, like you're, I don't know, making a fence or whatever it may be, but you're actually making something. So instead of using hacer here, what they would use instead would be it didn't achieve any difference. And the verb to achieve or to succeed at something is lograr. Lograr. And this is going to be another dot in the past. Okay, so we would have pero, and it didn't make would be in the dot past, no logró. No logró. Any difference would be ninguna diferencia. Like this. So we have ella no lo entendió así y inmediatamente se enojó mucho. Traté de explicárselo, pero it didn't make, no logró ninguna diferencia. It didn't achieve any difference. And actually we're missing some accents here. This would have an accent, ninguna, and this would have an accent here too, explicárselo because we're pushing down here.